welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer and subscriber. My name is Stephanie and this is Luna Phoenix Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a fire sign reading for the month of November 2019. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is going to be a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. If it does not, that's okay. There are plenty of excellent readers on YouTube. If it does resonate, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try and remember everything that I want to do in this reading because I just did water signs and I forgot a lot. So anyway, fire signs are going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is going to be, again, a general reading for the month of November 2019. And I hope everybody's doing well. Get a stone, set out. Feeling tiger's eye for you guys. And tiger's eye. Alright, I'm going to pull a card from my Heal Yourself deck to see what the overall energy is for the month of November. I'm sorry I've been on a little hiatus. I did upload a Sagittarius video, but I've been away so long, it's kind of like getting back on a bicycle doing these, so please bear with me. What is the overall energy for our fire signs for the month of November 2019? Fire signs, what's the overall energy? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have unleash your creativity. Some of you are ready to dig into your creative side. Some of you have this yearning to, but it's not necessarily finding excuses as to why not, but you just it's like you're not motivated. So this is spirit telling you to find some kind of motivation and get back into your creative arts, whatever that may be. Let's see. What's coming in for our fire? Well then, it's too many. What's coming in for our fire signs for the month of November 2019? What's coming in for our fire signs for the month of 2019? For the month of November 2019. Nine of Cups. It's a card about having it all to me. If you look at him, he's kind of sitting there with all his cups behind him. I don't know if it's necessarily a good energy or not. I'm iffy on this card. This card can mean you think you have it all. It's almost like an arrogant card to me, but then it's also a card of just kind of sitting in your presence and just admiring what you have. So it can go either ways for me as a reader. What's coming in for fire signs? We have the King of Cups. So that's some water energy there. Why is the Nine of Cups here? It's flying everywhere. Why is the Nine of Cups here? We got two that wanted to come out. We have the Nine of Spears, which is the Nine of Wands, so it's two nines there, and then we have the Ten of Coins. Some of you, I feel like you're sitting in this position because other people are fighting for you. And you know it. This could be spiritual. This could be here on, the 3D realm. This can be family fighting for you. And you're I'm getting a little slight arrogance with this. He's all warm and cozy just sitting there, and there's men out here fighting. And I feel like it's to preserve a 10 of coins. Now, this could also be you're fighting with them. So I feel like it's a spiritual team that's in the fight with you. But you're fighting something. This is dark energy right here. This is more of a warm energy. And so is the 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins to me is happy home life, abundance, financial abundance, emotional abundance, well-rounded abundance. And then with these 2 nines here, it's like you've gotten a lot of bumps and bruises along the way. But you're still content. You're okay. More on the 9 of Cups. We also have the King of Cups here, so I'm going to clarify that a little more. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Can we get more on the 9 of Cups? Wow. Ha, Spirit. Can we get more on the 9 of Cups? The Moon. Some things have been hidden that I feel like are coming to light. I feel a lot of darkness around this reading. But it's like the light is there. It's like you're overcoming the darkness. Where's the King of Cups here? And I didn't specify this in the beginning, but time is fluid, energy is fluid. So whenever you see this reading, it's meant for you. And even though it says November, and energy is interchangeable. So if it's a masculine reading, it doesn't have to necessarily be a man. It could just be someone in a masculine energy. Why is the King of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune. We have 2 major arcana here. The Wheel of Fortune is, to me, is things starting to move in your favor. I feel like some of you have grown into this this King of Cups energy. And it's someone who's very strong. I'm feeling a strength here. And if you notice, this card he's surrounded by darkness. Some of you are literally fighting a spiritual battle against some dark. I don't like really saying dark forces and dark energy, but it is what it is. There is light and dark. It's in us. It's around us. And I just got the Hangman. The Hangman to me is someone going through an awakening, someone pausing, and again, 9 of Cups. He's sitting there. It's like a stable energy. Spirit has had you stop for a minute so that you can fight this battle. But things are moving in a direction that they're supposed to be. The universe has literally come in, stopped you so that you could fight this darkness, whatever it is. Some of you, it may have to do with you. Some of you, it just could be things around you, before you can move on. instead of just sitting there and you know, not dealing with it. What should our fire signs look out for in the month of November 2019? We got the Three of Wands. This card was in the same position in the water signs reading. I'm just saying. The Three of Spears, the Three of Wands is a card of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for what you've planned to come back to you. But again, you've been on pause mode, going through an awakening. I feel like a lot of you are going through the dark night of the soul and you're coming out on the other side of it now. And now you're anticipating what's to come in. We get more on the Three of Wands, Three of Spears. We have the Six of Cups. What's it? That's a reconciliation card to me. Why is the Six of Cups here? You know what I'm getting from this? The devil's not here, but I feel that here. Don't get too anxious because things are moving slowly at coming back in. This is a reconciliation card, but if you look, she's offering him a drink. Don't give in to temptation. This is symbolic to me of falling back into old patterns because you're waiting and it may be boring. No movement is boring to a fire sign. Be wary of the people around you or the situations that you're in that will cause you to go back into old ways. It doesn't have to be an addiction or drinking, anything like that. This is symbolic of being presented an opportunity to go back into an old behavior or old pattern. Why is the Six of Cups here? We have the Seven of Spears. You are used to fighting. We had the Nine of Spears earlier. You're going to have those negative influences, those darker things coming at you, but you're prepared now. Going through that awakening, the dark night of the soul has prepared you to be able to say, you know what, this isn't the life I want to live anymore. It could even be a person. This could be somebody you're married to or somebody that you live with. It could be a family member. And you're just learning to take care of yourself more and to not let those things influence your actions. Do we have any other messages? A little too many cards. Any other messages for our fire signs for the month of November 2019? The Empress. I love that card for this right now, and I have massive chills right now. This is a warrior card to me. I've watched a few seasons of the show, but I didn't finish it. But I've always loved. I can't think of her name right now. Khaleesi. She's a warrior. She goes for what she wants. She goes against the grain. She does what she has to do. And I feel like you're going to be called to get into this Empress energy, male or female, to protect yourself from things that aren't serving you and that are actually causing you harm and taking away things that you love. You have a strong spiritual team. They're literally fighting with you and fighting for you against this dark energy. I love that. And right now, while you're waiting for your ships to come in, I feel like you will have this creative energy, and it's like you need to find an outlet for it. We have dry desert, and I swear I was just looking at this card, and that's why I brought it up. The number is 31 there. And dry desert, number 31 just came back out, which is 4-4. So you may be seeing fours, which is foundations, ancestry, things like that. Home foundations. But dry desert to me is almost feeling alone, feeling like there's nothing to quench what it is that you're looking for. Again, this could go into that negative side, the more shadowy side of yourself. And I'm going to pull some shadow cards, actually. And you have a choice. You can either go back to your old ways, or you can sit and be still and let spirit fight this battle for you while you dig into a creative way to get that energy out. That was terrible. What shadows should fire signs be working on and healing from in the month of November 2019? What shadows? We have secondary. I'm going to pull a couple more before I get into it. What shadows should our fire signs be working on in the month of November? Lust. What shadow sides should the fire signs be working on in the month of November? One just flipped. Let's see which one it was. Or maybe I'm just loca, whatever. That one flipped. Tower. What this is telling me is that some of you, for one, this card is standing out to me strongly. This is that dark energy I was talking about. This could be lust. It could be, giving parts of yourself away. It can be addictions. It can be gambling. It can be anything that is not serving you and that there's too much of. And things that I look at shadows as something that is maybe instantly fulfilling, but you feel guilt and shame afterward. And then the secondary, what this is telling me is that you feel small. It's a very small feeling. If you look at her, oh, my music is loud, I'm sorry. If you guys can't hear me, I can't turn it down. She's looking up at the sky, and it's like you're realizing that you're much smaller than you think you are. And you're also realizing how intricate the universe is and how you're a small part of it, which can be a very humbling experience to go through, but it's also beautiful in the way that everything is connected and you're a part of something greater than yourself. And all that. Remember, I said this card shows me arrogance sometimes. So it's like the universe comes in sometimes and reminds you that, hey, you don't really run stuff like you think you do. So that could be for somebody. Okay, I gotta turn that down. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. And then we have power here. This is a shadow side for me because it's like you realize that you have power, but it's not necessarily, you're not using that power in the right ways. You have the power to change yourself, the power to change your life, the power to help others, the power to manifest what you want. And it's like, I mean, look at all this darkness right here. It's like you're manifesting things that you don't necessarily want to manifest. I'm getting heavy message of, this dark night, going through it and coming out on the other side of it and keeping headstrong and not falling back into old ways and just moving forward, even though it's not necessarily the fastest moving progress that you would like. What guidance do we have? The answers you need are coming. What guidance do we have? Adjustments are required. What's the guidance? What guidance do we have for fire signs for November 2019? What guidance? I'm not going to take that one. What guidance do we have for our fire signs? Alright, I guess that was enough. Okay. Again, the answers you need are coming. So, pay attention to any signs you're getting. And this actually came up in my Sagittarius reading. I took it down off YouTube, but it actually came up. You're getting signs, just like the 3131. They're gonna be subtle messages from Spirit, but they're enough to make you think, did I see what I just saw? Yes, you did. And that's a message. And it's a reminder to check your thought pattern, check your actions, and stay in alignment. Adjustments are required. You have to find a balance between the shadow aspect of yourself and the light. You can't carry on certain behaviors or certain thought patterns and expect things to work out in your favor all the time. Now again, we had the Wheel of Fortune here. So this tells me that you're getting it. It's making sense. But there's also a lot of temptation to go back to the easy way. The way that requires the least amount of work. And that's when you have to call upon yourself and your power and your will to change your life. You guys are getting messages from Spirit, and I'm actually going to pull a couple of Keepers of the Light deck and see if there's anyone in particular that's coming through. Now, if you don't believe in this, that's fine. You can go just do some research on it. I believe in angels and spirit guides, so. What do our fire signs need to know? This one wanted to come out almost immediately. I cannot pronounce that name. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. That is telling me slow moving. One step at a time. That's also... I'm just going to throw this out there just because I feel the need to. That is a phrase in AA and NA. So if it's addiction that you're fighting with, one step at a time, one day at a time. Everything's not going to change overnight. Especially if you've been dealing with things for a while. It's going to take a while to heal from. Wow. I don't know what's under here, but inner strength just came out. And focused intention. I'm taking both of them. Okay. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Beautiful. Like, this is Bridget and Diana. She looks Greek and she's Celtic. So that may resonate with some of you. And he's, looks like maybe Tibetan. Anywho. You have the power within yourself. You don't need an outside source to gain that power, to take care of yourself, or to find happiness. It may be slow moving, but when you're taking one step at a time, recognizing yourself for those steps, and finding the little joys and the little celebrations throughout life, it's going to happen faster than you even anticipated. You just have to stay focused, and be specific with your intentions. I actually just made, I dip into the craft a little bit, and I just made a bowl to bring money into my household, whether it be from legitimate employment or a creative business or whatever it is. But I was very specific with what I wanted. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be hurt obtaining money. I just want to be financially stable in a legitimate way. So I said that to say, when you're setting your intentions, whether it's in the craft or whether you're just waking up in the morning and saying, today I'm going to get this done, be specific in what it is. If you have to write it out, write it out. Organize yourself. I feel like a lot of you need to organize your thoughts and your actions together and work through each step. So, anywho, I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel called to. If not, please check out one of the other amazing readers on YouTube. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.